It's 1987. Jill Wilson's a young woman, a beloved high school math teacher. She has no idea that in 14 years, she'll be brutally murdered.
Jill? She was my oldest and my treasure. We were so close. When her sister came along, Jill was my little helper.
When I was in kindergarten, I thought every family had a Jill. You had to have a mom, a dad, and a Jill. That's what made a family.
But the one thing missing from Jill's life was a relationship. And in 1987, the shy computer science teacher catches her eye.
Who's the major nerd?
Mark Parnham.
He's kind of cute, though. In a lost puppy dog kind of way.
You know, when Jill was a little girl, she was always bringing home strays. I swear, when she brought Mark home, I thought, oh my God, she's done it again.
I wasn't a fan of Mark. I think it kind of bugged him how close Jill and I were.
It takes a year to bring the Jill Wilson murder case to trial. The evidence is contradictory.
How long were you and Jill Wilson married?
13 years.
One suspect is Jill's own husband.
She was my everything.
He didn't fit the profile of a killer. Mark was pretty meek. Someone who tried to fly under the radar. This crime had to be about something else.
10 years after Jill and Mark marry, their relationship is deeply troubled. When a new teacher arrives, the troubles multiply.
Where's your piano?
Next trip. Chris Worth, music.
Really, I figured home ec. Jill Wilson, math.
Really? I figured shop class.
Mark Parnham, known locally as Mr. Wilson.
Well, aren't you a very, very lucky man?
She fell for Chris, and he was crazy about her. In hindsight, too crazy.
Only a few weeks before her murder, Jill had broken off her affair with fellow teacher Chris Worth. It didn't take detectives long to focus on that breakup as a possible motive.
I get it. I've been dumped. It's humiliating. It rips your heart out. You lose control, you grab whatever's handy. That is it, isn't it?
When things go wrong in affairs, women blame themselves. Men get angry too, but male anger tends to have a target. Someone they can hate.
I had nothing to do with what happened to her.
Oh, you had everything to do with it. No question about that.
Only hours after Jill's death, detectives question her husband as a possible suspect. But Mark Parnham seems genuinely distraught.
Mr. Barnum, sorry to intrude, but I do have some questions I have to ask. Where were you coming from?
I went to go fill gas and get milk for the kids.
And when you left the house, everything was fine.
Even after Jill has broken off their affair, Chris refuses to let go.
What are you doing here?
Jill, I need to talk to you.
You can't be here.
Jill, come on. I can take care of you, Jill. This is driving me crazy.
I can't see you anymore. You have to go.
Chris's anger scared me. It was so explosive. She was at the end of her rope. She told Chris it was over, and he wouldn't let her go. And Mark wanted her to stay, but he was so mean. She just wanted space to breathe. I knew she was scared. But I never thought it would come to this.
Go ahead. Tell everyone. How's that gonna make you look? Go and find someone who actually wants you.
Oh my God, Jill.
Mark had a good lawyer, I'll give him that. He convinced the jury that Jill's murder was a crime of passion, not premeditated, so he beat the murder rap. So he's out now. But Jill? She's still dead.